Yo, hey there, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me live. I want to get right into it and talk about today what to do when you're lacking motivation for your workouts, um, because this is something that I hear on a regular basis. And so I want to just hop right into it and let you guys know like what works for me, what works for my clients, and how you don't have to have this be a problem anymore. So, if lacking motivation in your workouts is something that you struggle with, then give me a hashtag struggle down below. If you're watching this live, then hashtag here. And if you're watching this on replay, then hashtag replay. But yeah, so if you struggle with lacking motivation to get your workouts in, you just feel like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Like, I know that I have goals, but at the very same time, like, I just rather stay in bed. I rather just chill out. I rather just eat in my comfort foods. Especially if you're a mom, if you're a nurse, you're caretaking with other people all day, and the last thing you want to do is work out. So let me go into what motivation is, and to begin with, which is it's just a feel good emotion, guys. It's just when you feel good and you're ready to go, you're ready to kick butt, you're ready to knock out every goal. So if you think about motivation as like happiness, then you kind of get an idea of motivation is going to come and go. Motivation isn't going to always be there because just like the emotion happiness isn't always going to be there, then the that feel good, that kick butt feeling that you feel like motivation is when you're just ready to go and you're just ready to crush your goals, then you can think about motivation in that same regard. Just like we are not always happy, we're not always going to feel motivated. Even for me as a coach, motivation is something that comes and goes. And I find this even amongst other coaches. I find this among other athletes that it's not always going to be something that's there for anybody. So it's kind of like a myth. It's kind of like a unicorn. People that are new to the health and fitness journey, they may think that motivation is something that people that are consistent always have, but that's just not the case. So I'm just going to try to tag some people in here if I can. Um, so give me just a second. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from too, by the way. And I've got some really good tips coming on about what to do in order to kind of combat this. Okay. Okay. So, um, some really good tips in order to make sure that you're combating this lack of motivation, because like I said, it's an emotion that's going to come and go just like happiness. So what I want you to do is kind of think about what do you do when you feel like you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling like you've just got this cloud hanging around. Are you the type of person that just kind of sits in that emotion, or do you kind of like listen to music, go for a drive, do some yoga, do some stretching, go for a run, walk outside, journal? What do you do in order to combat that? Now, I want you to think about motivation in the exact same regard, as there isn't just going to be some like magical motivation like fairy that kind of like goes boop and then you all of a sudden um, have motivation. So if you're feeling like you're lacking motivation, you have to actively, proactively do something in order to motivate yourself. You have to have a game plan in place in order to get yourself out of that and boost your mood. So think about it like showing up for a job. When you're showing up for your job, you probably aren't most of the time feeling motivated and feeling like um, you are like just going to go into work and like crush everything, right? You most likely are having to like set alarms to make sure that you make it into work. You're probably drinking caffeine, drinking coffee before you go into work. You're probably thinking about the consequences and the rewards of not showing up to work. So the consequences are is that you'll be like marked for an absence or you'll be marked for a tardy, and then the rewards are that you get paid. So think about your fitness journey in the exact same way, as in like your consequences are that you're going to be in the exact same place. um, as far as you being overweight, feeling fatigue, feeling unaccomplished. And the rewards are hitting your goals, feeling amazing in your body when you're naked, feeling confident, um, and just so many other things come along with having being fit. Such as having more energy to play with your kids, not getting out of breath when you're going up and down the stairs, not feeling like you have to dress a certain way to hide your belly or hide other things that you feel insecure about. So it's the exact same thing. You have to schedule your workouts just like you would your job, set alarms. You have to think about the consequences versus rewards, and you want to have a why, a reason why that you're on this health and fitness journey. I have liquid motivation on here as well because supplements in the fitness industry is huge. Like using a pre workout, for instance, doing whatever it takes um, is like one of the things that my old fitness coach would have said. It was like very do or die, very like military based type thinking. And so it kind of takes the balance of the do whatever it takes mindset and the progress over perfection mindset. So you want to be able to give yourself grace when you need to, but then you also have to have a do or die, whatever it takes mentality too. It's going to take a balance of both of those because, yes, you want to give yourself grace when it's needed, but then you also want to be able to push yourself um, out of your comfort zone and push yourself when you don't always feel like it, because if you don't, then you're never going to reach your goals. So you want to identify someone that enjoys working out, change your surroundings and who um, is going to uplift you and push you towards your goals, because your old friends may do drinking, they may do smoking, they may overeat, they may go out to eat all the time, do takeout all the time, fast food all the time. So you want to change who you're surrounded around to and make sure that their goals align with your goals. And then also just remember the progress over perfection is that it's just about getting 1% better every single day. Um, and that you want to make your goals the forefront of your mind. So whether that's putting sticky notes all over the house or making it the background of your phone or the lock screen of your phone, um, or posting them in your stories, posting them on your social medias for accountability, whatever that takes. Breaking down tasks into smaller tasks. Maybe you can't do an hour of workout, but can you give it 10 minutes? Can you give it 20? Can you give it 30 minutes? And then maybe you have a lot on your plate, like cleaning the house and working out. Maybe you can delegate cleaning the house to somebody else in the family and give out chores. Maybe you can hire help. And there's like many apps nowadays where you can like hire someone to help come in and clean your house. Maybe there's friends or family that will help watch the kids for you so that you can do X, Y, and Z. Or maybe your gym has child watch so that you can get your workouts in. So create predictability by scheduling your workouts, setting alarms. And then I have therapy on here because people use the gym as therapy, but it's not therapy. It's therapeutic, but the gym is not therapy. So if you're someone that struggles with depression, if you struggle with anxiety, the last thing that I want to do is just say, just go work out anyways. Um, because that's not going to work for everybody. Sometimes you have to resolve the underlying issues of that depression, of that anxiety, seek help. Maybe you need therapy, maybe you need medication, maybe a combination of both. But the gym is not therapy. It's not going to heal your inner child. So maybe you need to seek out mental health coach, which I do partner with one if you're ever looking for one. And there's one inside of my free fitness group. But definitely make sure that you're treating any underlying mental health issues. And then nutrition is huge because what we eat ultimately affects us mentally, right? So, um, for instance, like vitamin D deficiency is directly linked to depression. And that's a huge one that a lot of people have. A lot of people do have a vitamin D deficiency. Iron deficiency is directly linked to fatigue. So maybe you have some like vitamin deficiencies that you need to fix. Maybe the foods that you're eating aren't making you feel good. Maybe you're feeling bloated. Maybe you feel like crap afterwards. Maybe you feel super fatigued after you eat. And that's where a nutrition audit comes in. So if you're feeling like you need a nutrition audit, um, then hashtag fit down below, and I will get you a free nutrition and fitness audit. Um, and we could just go over things that we can improve together and work on together. And then there's coaching and leaning into support. So I'm a coach that believes in receiving coaching. I have a business coach, I have a mental wellness coach, I have a fitness coach, because anything worth having in life is going to be hard. It's going to be really hard to do alone. So you can get there like quicker and faster and easier and without as much headache if you have somebody that's been there, that can show you support, that can show you the way and give you a map, give you a roadmap that's customized to you, and be able to map out like what is the plan so that you can reach the goals that you want to reach. Because without any type of accountability, you might be one of those people that always says every single week, I'll start on Monday, I'll start on Monday. But who's there to hold you accountable that you will start on X, Y, and Z date that you say, or that you won't fall off? And there's no one there to like even like be like, hey, like where's your workout? How's your nutrition going? So if you are somebody that feels like you may benefit from coaching, then again, just hashtag thickfit, and I'll get you a free nutrition and fitness audit, and we can go over what accountability would look like too. But ultimately, guys, this is like a whole list of ways to improve your motivation, because like I said, it's literally just a happiness mood. It's just when you're in the mood, you're feeling good, you're ready to kick some goals, you're ready to kick some butt and go full force. But that's not always going to be there. That's not the case for anybody. I don't care who you are. If you're an athlete, if you're a coach, it does not matter. Motivation's not going to always be there. So you have to have a game plan in place um, in order to have motivation. So make sure that you guys are in my free fitness group. Make sure that you're following me on all my socials, IndyMichelle.fit, and make sure you drop a hashtag ThickFit down below for a free fitness and nutrition audit. And I will catch you guys on my next live. And I hope you guys have a happy Sunday. Bye.